Welcome to a little bit of everything with T.O. I'm Mr. Everything.
It's your boy Tio. We back with another episode. We need y'all to like, share, subscribe.
All right, let's get to it. News of the day: New York Knicks coach Tom Thibodeau released of his duties.
Yeah, man.
What you think about
Oh.
it?
Uh, I don't know, cause really the only bad thing you can say is he played his starters too much. So I mean, at the end, it cost them the game. I mean, a chance to go to the finals, I guess. So hey, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. How you feel about it?
Man, I think honestly, like, could be a major reason. Like, he has a history of overpaying players all the way back to Chicago with D Rose. Like, when you got two players in the top, I think like five minutes played during the season, and then it goes deep into the playoffs. Like, they playing an 82 game season, bro.
Nah, that's real.
They, I mean, they kind of ran through the East to get to this point. But then when you running guys down like that and you going against a team that do nothing but run, it's definitely gonna affect your play.
They definitely got to.
Like, if you miss a shot, you gotta run right back down the court. If you hit the shot, you still gotta run
Everybody.
right. So it's like I that was probably an issue. Honestly, like they might have won that series if they were. I would say fatigue was definitely an issue.
Yeah, it was.
But at the same time, he led them to the playoffs for his 5 years, to the Eastern Conference Final for the first time in 25 years, I believe.
I mean, so that's why I'm like, I don't know. Uh,
Um, all the players, this team, love them, even though there's word that Cat might not as much as others. But just a couple nights ago, Brunson came out saying he was a great coach. Today Hart had a couple of things to say about him being a great coach. But in my honest opinion, like I thought about it this morning before the story came out about Knicks complaining about Cat's defense. But I was thinking about a perfect package for two teams. Carl Anthony Towns for Kevin Durant and something. You think about putting Cat with D Book and Bradley Beal and inserting um KD in New York. Like that would work out for both teams. But
it definitely would. I feel like New York could win it, but they, I don't know, because New York need to work on defense. KD not really a defensive player. He
but
like it though.
also it came out like players were complaining about Cat's defense. And then like one big thing with the Knicks defense in the postseason was Cat couldn't play the pick and roll.
So you think that's true that players are saying that?
They said Mikael said something early in the season. They ain't just say players, they named one. Like, and you seen it, bro. Cat was the weakest link on defense.
Nah, for sure. Nah, definitely he was, but in the playoff shit, I mean some games, but they really can't say too much. Everybody was playing trash defense.
I
I mean,
will.
Bridges is probably the best defender. Hart, they probably the best too, but like got to a point where everybody was trash on defense, especially them last two games.
And then the costly fouls, the ridiculous fouls. Like,
The players, nah, Cat do definitely now. I ain't
and
gonna
look
lie.
and looking back, you remember he was with Timberwolves. He had Rudy Gobert back there with him, so he ain't really have to defend as much.
Mm-hmm. Cat got to get in the lab, bro.
He
He
do.
too
Like,
talented, bro. He got to get in that lab.
I can agree with Unc and ISO Joe. They was saying like he need to get in better shape. I can see that also. And like you were saying, like offensively, he got to add something to his bag because
He got to.
being 7 feet and driving to the hole like a guard
Like he
ain't
playing
it
football.
right. So
You
yeah,
think? You
hmm?
think what you think going on with his knee?
I don't know. I ain't hear nothing about it.
They
But you
don't
know,
never say. They don't never give you no kind of hints or nothing like that. But like I'm like every game though, he reaching at that knee.
And then you know it's always like after a playoff series, they be like, "Oh, this player was dealing with this." So
They
mm,
still ain't said nothing.
yeah, I'm sure it'll come out. But I was definitely surprised at Thibodeau being fired because
Yeah, it was surprising. Yeah,
like I saw Ben Stiller was like every Knicks fan should take him out to dinner, take turns taking him out to dinner because what he did for New York. Like New York ain't been this good in a long time, and then they did it 4 out of his 5 seasons.
it's real though. I agree. That's why I said I don't know. Like I was a little torn, but you know how it is. It's a business.
And I
They
think
say
at
he
this,
ain't gonna change his ways, so they gonna have to get rid of him.
yeah, I mean he'll be on another team next year. It's
Oh
just
yeah,
that, but he gonna have to change his ways though.
nah, for sure.
Playing people that much is crazy, bro. Like,
Yes, it is.
but you know,
Uh,
like the NBA player, they play for 35, 40 minutes. They be dead tired. Do you remember days like we a hoop and we could hoop all fucking day?
I'm talking about
Like,
the nighttime. Ah man, we're who so long. We're who so long. I get home and have a mean headache
like even when we played football, it was like we could do this shit all day long with
all
no
day long.
problem. I mean, you might feel the after effects, but
Yeah, but like doing it, like yeah,
you don't. Yeah,
we
like
ready. We ready. We ready. Let's get another one. Fuck that. We just lost. We running all game.
and like they actually trained for this. We were just getting up and going. Like
Just doing it. Yeah, that's
I
crazy.
I was thinking about it earlier. Like I wonder what's the difference between the regular person that plays sports and the actual professional athlete as far as stamina. Like how does it work like that?
I don't know, cause I feel like with the money they got, how they eat,
Right.
train, they should be like Pat Bev out there.
And like
Caruso had that engine. Westbrook had that engine.
how many times you been injured playing sports?
Like little Knicks,
Well, I mean, injured to the point where you couldn't play a sport.
maybe once.
Like, bro, it's very rare to see
Yeah, maybe once.
a regular person being athletic getting hurt.
I couldn't play.
But
No, it
professional,
was two. I was playing football, to some ligaments in my ankle. That was like years ago. That was because the nigga fell on me. And then the second one was the MCL, but I ain't even had to have surgery or nothing like that. I was back playing them like 2 weeks, 2.5, 3 weeks or some shit like that.
it's crazy how the regular person human body is so much different than an athlete. So I see the Knicks. I think they're gonna hire Mike Malone.
Mm.
I know they were saying that if Thibodeau would have lost before they got to the Pacers, Mike Malone would probably be first option. Like even then, if they wouldn't have made it this far, he still did a good ass job. And people gotta understand how hard it is to get to the finals, bro. Like this shit is
No,
not it's not regular. Like it don't happen every year.
it
They
don't.
can tell they ain't been this far in 25 years. Like, bro,
5 years.
he changed
Shit.
the whole team. I mean, with great management too, because you know the owner been trash until he got Worldwide West in them and
Say
But
that.
I see them getting Mike Malone. He no longer in Denver. I mean, that's just like
I like that.
the first name that come to my mind, and I done heard other people say it.
I like that.
And I'm gonna do my prediction too. But before we get to there, um,
Uh-oh.
Timberwolves, they say they want to keep their core together. So
So if,
I think
if they if they
they
keep that core together, what realistically could they do? What move could they make?
replace Mike Conley if he retire, I guess. Because at this point,
Like with who?
I mean, you got Dillingham on the bench, so you can just probably pick up a veteran or
That's what
another.
I'm saying. You think it'd be enough? You don't need to make no big move.
I mean, Dillingham can create his own shot. The problem is for them to make a change, it would probably have to be Rudy. And who wants to pay Rudy 40 million when you can't play him in the fourth quarter? That's the make
Man, Ant be talking good about his boy, but I would hate to be Ant right now, knowing we stuck with that nigga pretty much.
stuck, dog. Like
Oh my god,
ain't nothing they can do about it. Like
they couldn't get him out of there in a 3-team trade or no
I mean, I'm sure somebody will actually take him, but they probably don't want to pay that amount of money for him. Because even though he was trash in the playoffs, other than in that one game against the Lakers, he a dominant defensive player. It's just you can't get none on the offense side, or you very little,
And when you really need them, you can't get them.
and when you really need him,
Most important.
he been sitting in the fourth quarter since he was in Utah.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Four-time defensive player of the year.
Yeah, nah, coach. You gotta stop playing with me.
Gotta stop. Man. So I think that's really. I think they stuck. Like they gonna have to draft well, or maybe sign somebody. But they got to pay Julius Randle because he a free agent.
So, oh no, for sure. So, how long Rudy got on his contract?
I'm not sure. I figure it's a couple years.
Damn, man.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be a little ugly for him. Like far as making moves, but like they said, they want to keep their course. So I don't see um I don't see them doing too much. And
Not even
then
too far. Nah.
and then it's like I'm seeing headlines. Of course, we got Giannis, we got KD. Will Trey Young get shipped out? It was it was another name I saw, but it's like it's starting to seem like Shams knew what he was talking about. As far as
Season for the
obviously,
beginners. Yeah.
yeah,
Where Trey go? Where would Trey go? Where you see him going? Trying to think.
um, point guard, pass the ball, shoot the three, nice little floater. I don't know, like not off the top of the head,
Yeah, it'd definitely be somewhere though.
but yeah, Rudy got 3 years, $110 million contract extension, which locks him in with the team through the 27-28 season. So 2 more years at least.
2 more years of this shit, and he
Yeah.
young, but still got no time to be wasting. It's a lot
Next
of
season,
young niggas falling.
next season he'll be getting 46.6 million.
Good God Almighty, Jesus, man, I'd be so fucking mad. Fuck that. That's my bullshit. Anthony, the goddamn, he probably is pulling him to the side, but like, boy, you think they just be working out with trainers now, or a lot of them, or a small percentage on get that work with them legends?
I think trainers, and it's crazy because like most of the trainers be players that or be people that never really played on that level.
Feel like, man, you can tell the people who really put their work in, like they got talent, like these players be having, but who really put that work in and tap in with them OGs to get that knowledge in that game. It shows every time.
Yeah, it do.
Like you could tell, like if Cat was to get in a lab with somebody like that this whole all season, you would be able to tell next season.
Definitely, you would. I mean, and like most people when they 7 feet, they go see Hakeem Olajuwon.
Come on.
Obviously, he hasn't done that because the footwork is a regular 7 footer.
For real though. Like nah, for real, like somebody you go to the gym to play with.
Right.
Talking about
So
fitness gym.
yeah, he definitely need to do a little work, but it's more so defensively. And like he don't even got to be a dominant defensive player, just a little better than he is, and cut back on the dumb mistakes.
I feel like Cat wish he was 6'5", 6'6".
He what he say? He the best big man shooter.
Man, he play like that. He try to do like he ain't even got no handles, but he'll try to like
Hmm.
yeah, turn to a running back. Then he'll just flop.
He got to be able to play with his back to the basket and block a couple shots here and there.
Oh man, look how big you are. Oh my
Right.
God.
He ain't just 7 feet. He big. Like
Like, come on, bro.
yeah. I don't know where Trey Young could go, like not off the top of the head. And I know they were saying, matter of fact, it was Uncle them. They was talking about the Celtics potentially blowing their team up.
Yeah, yeah, I heard that.
But they got two people making over 50 million a year. Like, whether you wanted, if you wanted to trade Jalen or Tatum, that's a lot of fucking money, dog.
A lot of money.
Then I think they said Porzingis getting like 40. Derek White getting paid, like Drew
Yeah,
Holiday getting paid,
these boys get money, boy.
getting a different kind of money when the fourth and fifth player getting 20, 30
30,
million.
30 million.
But I mean, they got a hell of a team. I
They do.
think it's
They
just
deserve it.
right, and I think it's just with Tatum being out, they finna lose a year. Is the way. I don't know if they see it that way, but I know the media sees it that way. Like they finna just lose a year this year coming up because Tatum out.
I
But
hope they all see it like that.
that's all I'm about to say. Because really, are you paying Jalen Brown over 300 million? He should be able to
Mm,
get you in the East. He should be able to get you into the playoffs.
not for sure. They move a little pieces around. I think they can. I mean, I don't see them winning it, but they can make some noise without Tatum.
Yeah, they
They
definitely.
can't go on that mindset like this shit over with. We finna blow it up already. We playing off for 2 seasons. We playing for 2 seasons ahead. Mm-mm. Can't go on there with that mindset.
And you know they got new ownership, so it really ain't no telling what they own.
Yeah, you right. Damn. We don't know that mindset. Damn.
And like like in the NBA, shit, just like the NFL, like you said the other night, you can make it to the finals of the Super Bowl and then never see that shit again.
Never. Like never. Like, that shit crazy. You was almost the best team where you was considered the top two teams, and now you'll never see that motherfucker again. That's crazy. Number
Crazy.
one, number two team in the league, and you would never see it again, or it'd be 15, or it'd be 20, or it'd be like that's crazy.
Like the Pacers will be back next year.
Dude.
Pacers. You know the
It's a
Knicks.
payback next year.
The Knicks will be back next year. You know the Cavs will be back next year. A healthy 76ers team will be in it next year. And that's all Embiid and Paul. Like
I want to see what Orlando gonna do.
Orlando's scary.
I
Orlando, bro.
know.
If
I want
I'm
to see
a
what they're gonna do.
if I'm an NBA star and it's time for me to move on, get a big contract, I would go down there, bro.
That's what I was thinking in my head. Like,
No state tax. You got Paulo and you got the Wagner brothers, bro. I'm gone.
I think that's a good move for somebody.
Definitely. That'd be because I think Pat Riley might deter a couple players from wanting to go there with the stories that's been coming out over the months.
Yeah, some.
Yeah, some. Yeah, a lot of people
Some
think
still gonna jump, but yeah.
Pat Riley got too many rings. It's Miami, bro. Like
Mm. Nigga
went down
say
there,
no.
come home, like,
Nigga say.
and that's just regular everyday 40-hour a week money. That ain't millions of dollars, bro. So just imagine.
Oh my god. Ooh. Might be a bad thing for a young nigga though, I ain't gonna lie.
Oh yeah, you definitely better be married, a wife at home in that situation.
And she know what you do with your money too. Cause whew,
And then like if Giannis stay in Milwaukee, then the Bucks still gonna be in play.
you think he do all this to stay?
Um, I know like on 520, Jeff Teagan was saying pretty much like he already got one ring. Do you want to chase another ring or do you want to make all the money? Because ain't nobody going to Milwaukee as a free agent. No,
I'm different.
you want the ring?
Yeah, only because it would be the money if I had two, three rings, it'd be the money. Um, I got one ring. I got all the money I really need.
True, true.
I'm being smart with my money. I'm making investments and all that, etc. Nah, I need at least two rings. I need at least two. I need at least two. So yeah, I picked the ring over the money in his situation.
Yeah, and then like being in Milwaukee, you pretty much stuck. Like nobody's coming. Nobody's coming to save you, bro. Dame
Right.
is not gonna be there probably after he come back from injury. Like
And
he,
just think about it. Giannis get his respect, but when they be talking all through the year, they really overlook him. They throw him in once in a while, like, oh no, what Giannis doing is crazy, but then it be the main five people we talk about, the main 10 people we talk about. That's because where he at.
if
Imagine
Gian,
him.
if Giannis can develop that 3 pointer and free throws because once he put the ball down going towards the rim, he's unstoppable.
If he had a 3-pointer, he'll be the best player in the league in town.
Because he's definitely a good defensive player.
Big boy that really play defense.
And I heard chirpings of him wanting to go to LA.
Which one though? I hate when they don't play with me like that. I know it's probably on the Clippers, but like when people just keep saying LA, LA, like, bro,
It's
stop saying LA.
it's definitely the Lakers, but the chances of that slim to none.
You think he want to go to the Lakers?
Yeah, he know LeBron on the way out. Him and Luca can run the NBA for the next few years if they want to.
Yeah, you was saying that, but I'm saying like this year, I
Think,
don't know, but like it would have to be this. But I'm just saying like I don't know, but
think about this: Giannis, Luca, and any 7 footer. I say, yeah, that's it, bro. Like if you blow by Giannis, you got to worry about. I mean, if you blow by Luca, you got to worry about Giannis and whoever the big man is.
and that's how
And
10, yeah, good
if
job.
Giannis, if Giannis drive, you can't double him because you got Luca. Like, I mean, not to say it's gonna happen, but they are saying he wanna go to LA. But
Yeah, I would love that more than anything in the world.
he also did say Miami. No, he said Florida. Well, he said any states with no state tax.
Mhm.
So I mean,
Hey, bring them on. I'd never be mad at that situation. Bring them over. Let's go.
I think um the KD situation will get cleared up pretty easy, but the Giannis thing will be more complicated because working a deal to get Giannis.
So you don't think AR and Rui and some draft picks is enough?
The, I definitely think it's enough. It's then you might have to throw in one more, but it depends on the draft picks. I know the Lakers. They owe. I forgot who they owe a pick to. It might have been. Was it the Mavericks?
Yeah, we do owe them pick. That's like
Twenty
29.
nine. Yeah. So it depends on what they got leading up to 2029.
We like the Panthers. We give all our picks away.
Trying to win right now. But yeah, I like Austin Reed to Brian,
No,
but he
I
finna.
don't want to go nowhere. I was just thinking like, would that be
But
enough?
it's time for him to get paid, so I'll go ahead and send his ass up out of here.
AR, my boy.
AR finna get some good money. I mean, he could stay there, but it wouldn't be what he would get somewhere else.
Hey, we get Giannis and he can stay. You don't think he'll take that cut? Because he ain't really been paid yet, so he probably ain't taking that cut.
But at the same time, he was one of those players that didn't expect to be on the NBA team at first.
You know what I'm saying? And he really like, fuck that. He might be like, I gotta get my money while I can. You never know what's gonna happen.
Like, I never knowing he was gonna be on the NBA team to making it, he might settle for less. On the front end.
I can see it going both ways. I
On the
don't
front,
know.
he could take less. On the back end, get more because Brian gone 1 or 2 years.
So how would a contract break down?
I think they saying he gonna get like 200. It'd probably be more like 180.
Man, imagine being AR in his situation
Go from
and making
summer.
their way to a $200 million.
Yeah, it'd probably be more like 160, 180. I'm
Still,
thinking.
still 150. Me making 150.
No, you right. It'd probably be more like 150. They probably give him like 4 years. It'd be no. It's gonna be like 120. Now I'm thinking
I
about
could
it.
say that's 120 right there. 30.
Yeah, it'd probably be like 120.
90. 69 to 120. Yeah. But
It's
still,
like he got
nigga,
the
give me a $10 million contract. I ain't never think I would make it to the league or get this type of money in my life. Nigga,
undrafted summer league made the team,
120.
and now he got the jump shot. The threes is cemented. He got that. He can drive on better against better athletes. He hit the little upper under layup. Like Austin Reeves got a full package. He just got to develop the defense a little more.
Call him
Which
Kobe
was good.
Alonzo. Yeah, nah, he do. And that's another thing. You done work this hard. You done got there. You see what your flaw is. You got to go even harder at fixing that.
Facts though.
Same thing with Luca. Like, we had this conversation too. Like, bro, I just don't understand people's mindsets.
I'm telling you right now, Luka is gonna come back in the best shape of his career.
It's one thing to get in shape. It's another thing to work on your defense.
Yeah, but not to say those two go hand in hand, but they kind of go hand in hand.
Hell nah.
For him, because he can't move
But
his feet.
yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. Like, I was gonna say for some people I can see, but like, I think it's more than that. Wait for Luca, boy. Luca trash. On
Yeah,
defense. They be playing with that boy.
he break his own record for blow-bys.
That's crazy. You go from being considered the top three player in the NBA, and you
You
let
trash,
people pick on you every game. Like it's known around the league that we got Luka tonight. Oh, we finna pick on him.
and the
Everybody
crazy
gonna pick on you though, not just the star. Everybody gonna pick on you.
thing is, like, I mean, obviously he's a scorer and he's a great passer, but the motherfucker can give you 10 rebounds a night.
Hmm.
You mean tell me you can do all this, but you can't guard a high school player? Like,
Nobody, nobody. The last player on the team, you couldn't guard. Like, it's
um, who's the face of the NBA? Because
right.
I was putting thought into it, right? And it's still LeBron, bro.
Yeah, it is. I was just thinking. I was say I don't know why, but I do know why they came out wrong. I do know why, but I don't know why. But it's still
Yeah,
LeBron right now.
like it's still LeBron, and then you still can put Steph over the rest of the stars or KD. Like, well, KD not so much of a face because he don't really give a fuck about that. He just want to hoop, hoop. Like,
Mhm.
but it's still like LeBron and Steph, and then there's everybody else.
So if Shea win the finals and win finals MVP, he already got season MVP. Is he the face of the league, or do he still need to do more? That's
Um,
on and off the court.
from skill wise and game wise, he could easily be the face. I think what Shea need to do is just be himself in front of the cameras. Cause he played that humble role, but Shea is he a star, bro. He just in front of the camera, he don't well, in front of the media, he don't play
Yeah,
that
yeah.
role. Like if he
I
talk
mean,
this
he playing a role he think he got to play.
yeah.
That makes sense.
But like we said, bro, it's like these hoopers now, they just want to hoop, bro. They don't even give a damn. Like they want to win a championship, but if they don't, they getting paid millions of dollars and they really just want to hoop.
Hmm. He rather be remembered like Kobe than to be the face of the league. I'm gonna
But
play
I
it like
mean,
MJ.
Kobe was the face for a couple of years.
I know. I'm just saying, like we know Kobe for Kobe mentality, Black Mamba. Like
Yeah, yeah.
put the work in. He gonna train all night. He gonna eat right. He gonna ball. He gonna play as a team. He gonna work on what he need to. He gonna say the right things in front of the media. He had that little but he ain't had too much outside the court. So I think it's like that. But he gotta. I think Shea gotta realize it's a new day. It's a new time.
Hmm. So Pacers Thunder. It's funny because like Paul George trades really built both of these teams.
And
Bro,
I
you
wrote that. It's
he
crazy.
for the Pacers years ago, and like they reap the benefits to this day. He played for the
Imagine how
Thunder
you feel.
years ago, and they reaping the benefits to this. I think they still got a couple more draft picks, like or pick swaps.
Uh.
Like, bro, are you fucking serious, dog? Like,
Imagine how he feel.
both
Like,
teams.
damn, they still benefiting off of me, and they both in the finals right now.
And even then, when he was in Indiana, they probably would have made it to the finals if it wasn't for LeBron.
Uh-huh.
Because remember him and Lance Stevenson and them,
That
they
shit
was
was fucking
dead.
up.
Like,
Hmm.
think they were saying like teams in the East, there hasn't been a back to back team in the Eastern Conference Finals since LeBron dominated the East.
Mm-mm. That's crazy. We always knew the West was the best, but anyway.
Oh yeah, the West always been the best except for when LeBron won his championships. Hold on, talking about Adam Schefter. I gotta see what he's talking about. Steelers tight end Donald Parham suffered a torn Achilles in OTAs.
Oh my God, dang.
That's that shit with these OTAs, man. Somebody else had got hurt too in OTAs.
Achilles though. Oh
That's
my
that's,
God.
that's I believe not 100% sure, but I believe that's two today.
Damn.
Give me 1 second.
Mm,
Um,
mm, mm.
I'll pull it up when we get to the football. So,
Oh, it's
um,
terrible.
Pacers Thunder.
Oh.
I was make my decision Thursday. It was all orchestrated.
Just gonna do it Thursday?
I was going to do it Thursday, but I'm doing it right now.
Thought you
Cause
said Wednesday.
we do it. I said Thursday before the game. We do the
But
show too.
the game was Thursday though, so by the time like
I mean, yeah. By the time it came out, it would have been
yeah,
too late.
so that's what I was saying. Yeah, okay, but yeah, go ahead. Let's get it tonight.
All right, Pacers Thunder.
Uh-huh.
It's a little biased. Hold on, don't chill out. But I honestly like look at the matchups, bro. And I thought about the Knicks. I know we got into the point of defense. The Thunder play much better defense than the Knicks. But if Shea gets his 30-40, that's nothing the Pacers haven't seen in this playoffs. Donovan Mitchell did it. Giannis did it. Jalen Brunson did it.
They still ain't gonna score what he scored though. He gonna give you 34, 38, 42, 30. Like, you know what I mean?
And Mitchell was getting 30,
Yeah, he
45.
was. He was. But look at the teams though, Joe.
So I would say it's kind of orchestrated. Oh, give me a second.
Yeah.
So we're
Oh.
going Pacers,
Oh.
Pacers in 7, potentially 6. Yeah, I said it.
I like that. I like that, Joe. I like that.
I'm going Pacers.
That's bold. Well, that ain't bold, but like, yeah.
And to be real, I was looking at SGA, but the orange ones were sold out, and the blue ones was the sizes was too small. But you know I was gonna pick Pacers anyway. So yeah, yeah. I feel like they can do it, bro. Now I'm not to
Hey,
say that, not to say they are, but if anybody can beat them, I think they could do it.
man, they got a chance. No, I ain't gonna take that from them. They definitely got a legit chance, but it ain't happening. Um, just like I was convinced and I was going my heart with the Knicks, you about to feel the same way. It took an extra series, but hey, you about to feel what I felt. So yeah. Okay,
Uh,
C and 6.
let's get into a little basketball news that ain't basketball.
Uh-oh.
As you've seen, Vanessa Bryant has been viral lately,
Oh
supposedly
yeah.
pregnant. She came out on Instagram saying that she's not pregnant, blah, blah, blah.
Where did this
Now,
come from?
it's been 5 years. I think she had posted a picture like Rihanna and she was pregnant, whatever. It's been 5 years
Uh,
since Kobe passed. Can she not move on?
oh, for sure. I know Kobe my favorite basketball player all the time. So like, who the fuck got a right to say anything about her moving on? Even if it was 3 to 4 years, like I supposed to like. I'm a grieve. I'ma still grieve even if I found somebody, but I'm supposed to be by myself forever just because he was a famous person. He was a celebrity.
And even if she was pregnant, bro, like first it ain't nobody business, and like you said, bro, that's something you never get over because not only did you lose your husband, but you lost your child.
So doing like, come on.
That's something you never get over. And
Mm.
she a grown woman. She beautiful. Like
She got needs. She want
exactly.
to be loved. She want to be held.
This world and this social media shit is out of hand, dog. Like, and it's
Like,
really it's the men, bro. In this situation,
oh really?
bro. Every single comment that's a woman, it's like, what y'all expect? What she's supposed to do? And even if she was, and even if like,
Yeah, yeah,
it,
yeah.
it's the men, like, but bro, Kobe, bro, what
Be
you think?
fans.
Want her to be sitting around, just you know what I'm saying?
They wouldn't do over a year, so how you get mad? It's being fine. Like,
Like, even if you still every year, like we have Kobe Day now. 8/24 is Kobe Day. Then you got the day he passed, his actual birthday. Like,
this highlights.
I
Is he
like,
gonna be shown forever? Shoes, commercial
right?
with. He gonna be shown forever. It's gonna always pop up in her face.
Exactly. Like, I just felt like that was ridiculous, bro. Like the way social media, like for some, for the most part, attacked her for a rumor, and even if it was real, like, bro,
It's none of
own
y'all fucking
woman,
business.
that
Right. Like, come on. No, we crazy as people,
crazy. And other
man.
basketball news, that's not basketball. I know you've been seeing, I guess ex porn star, maybe current porn star, Mariah Mills, saying she was abused by Zion.
Yeah, I saw that
You know, like we said on a few shows ago, like we want to protect black women,
for sure.
women period, but black women, because of course
Sure. For sure.
it's kind of hard to protect somebody in this situation. Because like she literally stalked the boy, and then she like try to put a baby on him or some shit like that,
Hmm. Yep.
and now she claiming sexual assault. Now those are two things: her trying to put a baby on him and stalking him. Now this third thing that came out today, this is like the nail in the coffin for her situation. She might as well go ahead and get back in the film industry or OnlyFans. Tony Busby. Wait, wait. Tony Busby refuses to represent Mariah Mills.
Oh, if he refusing, then oh shit.
And she was
Oh,
asking for 50 million. And he said no.
oh shit. She lying.
She lying.
If he refusing, oh she lying.
She ain't
I'm
got no
being funny, but still, like,
no, you being funny and serious.
yeah, she lied, dog. Like, if he turn you down, woo.
Tony
And it's
Busby.
Zion too. Oh man.
And she want 50 million. Tony Busby went with all the masseuses against Deshaun Watson. Over 100 women against Puff. A, a couple men against Puff, I believe. Like,
Mhm.
that's what I'm saying.
I mean,
Like,
not Diddy or Jay Z.
yeah, Jay-Z.
Oh,
Like,
type. Mm. Shannon.
Tony bag hungry, dog. Shannon, like, bro,
Now he
like,
going for the celebrities and he turned this down and she want 50 M's. Oh yeah, he see something. Hell no, this shit. This shit unbeatable.
unbeatable. It's flawed from the jump, bro.
Right.
Like, because, you know, I'm gonna just be honest, speak from the mind. I think Zion a little slow.
He do that. He the image I can see. I don't know, man. I don't know. I ain't never really heard him talk or
I,
how he act, but I
even
heard him talking like
if you don't use the word slow, like Zion is a big ass kid, dog.
he whoa, he just look
He's goofy as hell, bro. Like,
he still ain't developed all the way, yeah.
yeah. So, like at first, if it was somebody else, I would have gave it time to see how it go. But in this situation, even before Busby, I ain't believe her because the way she was towards him.
Uh-huh.
but then you try to hire the lawyer who specializes in trying to get people money
Even
and
if
stuff
he
like
ain't
this.
even accepted just for the publicity, and then later on, like say he can't do this shit. Like he just off the rip say nah. Oh yeah, I can't believe this one.
All right, let's switch over to the NFL.
Let's
This
go.
year's Madden cover Saquon Barkley with the hurdle,
We all knew that, but when they put old boy on there, I'm like, damn,
bro. Like
you gotta
you are
remember that. Ever.
biggest highlights in the history of highlights, and now you on
Yeah.
the cover of video game. Every time I go to play with my Bengals or Shadur Sanders this year, I'm gonna see you getting hurt over.
Everybody, everybody. I'm like, bro, they ain't have to ask him for that to use his image. I mean, I know everything is all the images is licensed by the NFL, but like, I feel like
But
in this situation is bringing
that
embarrassment and all that. He should have a say so, right?
that cover is not the actual moment. That cover was filmed.
Oh yeah.
Like
Let's-
this was Saquon going on a stage, like going up and at him coming under.
Mhm.
What I was wondering was he the actual person in the.
I didn't think so.
I, I mean, if you paid me, I probably would do it, but I think it
Shit,
would.
if you pay me though, you know that it's finna be used. So like, that means he okay with it.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sure he had to be for that, bruh.
But what you think they pay for the
A couple,
NFL? Yeah, the cover. Not
probably
really, nothing really.
a couple M's, or it's probably like it might be like some Super Bowl shit. Like got you right here,
That's what I was thinking.
it might be, but I'm sure it's a couple dollars.
Like performing at the Super Bowl, it's like it's gonna boost other shit for you. So like,
Exactly.
we might give you
What-
250K,
what-
but to them that's nothing. So like, if I'm already making M, I'm not finna agree to be on their cover like that for 250K.
Yeah, take me off, dog.
Nah,
Because
dog.
the deluxe cover is just Saquon, but the
They
regular,
should did that both. It both should have been like that. That's why I'm like, okay, y'all should just had both covers like that.
but the regular cover that every parent can afford is Saquon jumping over this nigga.
Like y'all did shit on purpose.
And even then, I think when you do get like the deluxe, if you buy it digital, it's still showing your screen on your screen as the regular one.
Mhm.
You still Saquon hurling over this thing.
Man, I want to know he got to come out and say something whether he care or he don't care. I want to know how he feel because like that's got to be a fucked up feeling.
I mean, you think about it, this is just 1 year. That highlight gonna live forever. And
He might want to.
even then, bro, like nobody in the history of this planet has ever done no shit like that.
That's what
So,
I'm saying. One of the
I,
most amazing plays ever. You're on the opposite end of that.
but I don't think he can really. You can't really feel bad, bro. It's Saquon Barkley, and he did some shit that he probably would never do again.
Oh no, I wouldn't feel bad like as a football player, but like putting me on the cover and dragging the shit on and keep like nah, bro. If the clip come up in every 3 years, 2 years, cause they showing some whatever, I wouldn't care about that. But like, hell nah, bro. That man shit gonna live on forever. That even when people stop playing that motherfucker, they gonna still run across their case on their dresser or their nightstand, whatever.
You you go in GameStop looking for a game 2, 3 years from now, and you see the used copy on the shelf.
Come on, still.
Uh, all right, Travis Hunter, the only top 10 pick that has not signed an NFL contract.
Why?
I don't know.
Seem like he happy, having fun. I think the
I'm,
money sounds good.
he look like he loving it. Like he a big
Right,
ass.
come on, fun.
I'm curious. I mean, cause like 45 million is gonna be the standard contract.
Yeah, he gotta know that. And it can't be like because of the money. Like, he ain't even that type of person. Like, I don't know. That's weird to me.
I'm curious as to what his agent or management are looking to do here. Cause when you at that peak, it's only so much money you can get anyway.
You know what it might be? He might be waiting to see if they gonna keep it real with him and let him play both sides. Not like through the whole season. I'm just saying, like, at practice OTAs and stuff. Because I was about to say, to that clip came out today that was circulating. I'm like, damn, I didn't give my boy no defensive snaps, but
And that's
and
what this do.
then he
That
come
fuck,
out to sign tomorrow.
that pick today was sickening, dog.
You know what I liked about that pick so much? It gave me a feeling that Travis is gonna do what he always been doing, like special plays, like special plays is fine that boy. Like he was going for like he was trying to catch it one hand like this, but when he did like that, it bounced up and it came back to his hands. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, he a human highlight, bro.
He meant to make plays, bro.
Right, he truly special, truly special.
They gotta let
Like
that boy do what he want.
everything I've seen thus far was offensive, but they are saying like he doing 1 day offense, 1 day defense. But this shit here today,
Mhm.
like I said, bro, you gotta, you gotta play him at least third downs, bro,
No doubt for sure.
because he know how to find the ball. All right,
You gotta let him sprinkle some defense in there, like just to let him
hold
be happy and make plays.
hold the way down the field. He stuck to the dude numbers. The ball get there,
Turn to make a play. The most important first thing, he turned and made a play.
turn and made the play.
So even if
Instinct.
that ball won the interception, that was a great ass rep.
He did his thing, bro. Like, I was very impressed.
I was like,
Very.
boy, I just got a feeling. It just hit me like, boy, let that boy do what he want because he gonna continue to be how he was since high school. He been making plays like this since high school.
Like as an owner, obviously the Jaguars they saying they don't really give a fuck. But as an owner, bro, somebody that talented, you don't want them to play that much. But it's like you have to let him play that much.
You do like, of course, like we said, he not playing. He not doing no Colorado shit.
Right.
Just let him get his little feet wet. Let him get like out of a whole game. I would give him minimum 5 snaps on D. Minimum. You gonna have way more than 5 third downs in a game.
Yeah.
Four,
I say
you might go for 1 4.
5 to 10. And
Yeah.
the I say that because I want him on offense as much as possible. Because him and Brian Thomas, man, that's gonna be so scary, bro. That's one of
Yeah.
those. That's one of those situations you can get a quarterback off the side of the street.
I agree. And I ain't mad at coaches and everybody else feeling like that he should play offense
Th-
mostly, but
This
definitely
should
got
be
to play the D.
this should be Trevor Lawrence's best season, hands down.
It better. But yeah, I see it should be for sure. Cause he can fuck up and Travis gonna make some plays for him.
And Brian Thomas,
No,
like,
for sure. For sure. For
uh,
sure. But he got two now.
yeah, yeah. All right, Stephon Diggs is back at OTAs for New England. They have already said they will not be releasing him. I mean, I don't think.
I thought you said they not releasing him?
Yeah, they will not be releasing him. I
Okay,
believe.
maybe I saw some fake shit.
I believe that was Adam Schefter that reported it. But
Okay.
yeah, he was in camp today. We'll get back to Stephon Diggs a little later in the show in our news for today. One thing I did want to give you a little rundown on things that happened today. The Bryce Huff trade from the Eagles to the 49ers went through for a 2026 mid-round pick. Ian Rappaport reports the Patriots have no plans to release Stephon Diggs. They have high hopes for him. I mean, you got him with Drake May, so he gonna make Drake
Better.
May look
You
great.
better fucking keep it.
You're right. Drake May, he looked pretty good towards the end of last season.
Nah, he did.
You see how the Bills use AI to unveil their schedule this season?
Yeah.
That was fire. I ain't gonna
I
lie.
like that. I like the NBA NFL mix. I like that.
Yeah, Allen Iverson promoted their schedule with them. Of course, it led up to them asking Josh Allen how to release the schedule, and he said we should use AI. So they put a little twist on it and got Allen Iverson.
It was
At
dope.
the end of the video, they asked AI for Go Bills. And he was like, "Go, Josh Allen."
No, yeah, 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 yeah. He like,
They
I
go
can't do
for
that.
this. Yeah.
He said, I can't do that, but I say
Right.
go, John. Yeah.
All right. In other news, C.J. Stroud not participating due to sore shoulder. Is that a worry?
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, I'm not worried because
I
it's
am. I'm serious. I mean, it's sore,
sore,
so it's not like yeah.
and it's
But
just okay.
I just feel like it's always something. I feel like I learned this from and I like it. How you go into the seasons, how you lead the season, you lip out some shit like that.
But we got 3 months.
I know for
But
sure, but like, what is the arm sore from?
I don't know.
It
Honestly,
can't
though,
be throwing. He a quarterback. He been throwing for his whole life, so it's
even
got to
when
be
I
like something. Huh?
even all the updates I saw today, nobody was specific on the actual reason.
I'm just saying, this the season I want him to bounce back and show what he really supposed to be. We don't need nothing slowing that down.
I think it was more. It's more of just a precautionary thing. Like it's probably sort of like he can still play if necessary.
He worked out too much, and I don't feel like
Yeah.
going to practice early today.
Ain't nothing- right. It ain't nothing serious. They just like don't worry about it. Sit out.
Okay, I hope
Um,
so.
former Bill and former Jaguar Gabe Davis is visiting with the Steelers. How you feel
Like it,
about that one?
like it. I like that move.
I like that move too. I mean, of course, I don't. The reason I don't like it is just
It
because
ain't quick as but still.
no, it's just because my Bengals got to play against them.
Oh, okay. I forgot. I forgot.
And then, like you said, it's not Pickens. It's like I mean, Gabe Davis is a good receiver. He was a
No, I
solid
like him.
behind Stephon Diggs in Buffalo.
Uh-huh. I like him. I like
I
his
mean,
potential. I feel like if he would have went to like the Panthers or something like that, he really would have. His numbers would have been crazy.
he would have went to the Panthers. He would have been your number one receiver.
Yeah. You got to go to a team like that. I
Well,
mean, Adam
yeah,
Thielen did his thing though. White boy was goddamn say, "Don't forget about me." I know I'm at the end of my road, but don't forget about me.
I believe he's about to be forgotten.
He's still number one right now, but yeah, I definitely see that. It's gonna be over with.
About to
It's
say
fuck.
he made Miller and Horn,
Yeah, I already know.
but he
I already
could.
know.
I see him falling back into like the old Reggie Wayne type, like when
Mhm.
you need a third down conversion,
That's
he-
guaranteed.
7 to 10 yards, he got you easy.
He
And
got you in this situation.
I'm not saying he can't do more. I just think the younger guys are just gonna be that damn good.
Yep, I agree. I agree.
I think that's all I got for football today.
Okay.
I know we're kind of running on a schedule, so let's get into the news. Elon Musk is speaking out against Trump. Says his big beautiful bill is a abomination, and said Congress is making America bankrupt.
They doing more than that.
Now, this big beautiful bill, Elon said it's pretty much destroying all the work that Doge did in saving money. This
That
is
shit
Elon
got
Musk.
I ain't it, Joe.
This is Elon Musk, who was with Trump for like 100 and what, 110,
That's
130 days.
what I'm saying. He been speaking out a lot about Trump lately. Like,
And it's
yo,
most like this
flip
bill.
flop the motherfuckers.
And then it's like I know they talking about how it's gonna cut Medicaid, affect
That's
like
what I was saying. Like, it's gonna do more than that. He gonna kill some people potentially. That's what he
bruh,
trying to do.
older people need Medicaid, dog.
For sure. There ain't no way around it. Especially nowadays. Shit, you need it more than anything now.
And like the thing for Doge was to find out where the money going, making sure it's going to the right place.
Hmm.
Now you want to cut it where it can affect 14 million people, and that's just Medicaid. We're not even getting into the EBT.
We ain't get a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit in that bill, man. Like, yeah, it's gonna fuck up some shit.
Like I don't understand like how regular people still falling for this shit, dog.
Cause he always sprinkles some shit in there they want him to do. He might give y'all one little thing. He might do 3% of what y'all wanted him to do. And is big enough that you overlook 97% of the shit he gonna do.
But Medicare, Social Security, EBT, like
People don't be thinking about their folks. They think about themselves nowadays.
you know how many people live off Social Security checks, or even if they don't live off that check, they might have retirement or something. But that Social Security check might pay all their bills, put food in
Mhm.
the kitchen. Like
Yes, white, black, all that. Yes, talk to him all the time.
that shit is crazy, dog.
Don't give a
It's
fuck.
like he say we're not going to do this. We're not going to do this. Then he put it on paper and sent it for them to approve.
And people overlook it. Like I
Bro, like
said, if he'll throw something in there to change the subject, y'all fall for it.
fall for it. That's exactly what I was about to say. They just fucking falling for it.
Behind closed doors, though, the real shit he want to happen is going on.
All right. I'm sure we'll get more into that, more into that in the next couple of days, or well, more news of that in the next couple of days.
Yeah.
TMZ has released a documentary on YouTube. I've yet to check it out. I just saw them advertising it. You know, the two main guys from TMZ that do all the videos. So it's pretty believable if they releasing it in this form. They are saying that there was a fifth plane on 9/11 that the government tried to cover up.
I believe it.
Absolutely.
I believe it. This shit crazy.
The pilot said that day they found razor blades in his seats, which he feels like were placed there to cut his throat. Like I didn't watch the documentary, but that's one of the things that they were
The clips you saw circulate. I believe it, bro. The stories I've been hearing over the years, man, it sound like this shit add right up to it.
like, bro. How do the government want us to trust them, even though
And
we
they've been
never
doing shit like this for years.
for years, bro? Why are you covering shit up? Let us know, bro. Like it's better to know and be cautious than you to tell me shit 21 years later. No, more than 21, like 22, 23 years later. Like, come on,
There's no
bro.
way with no, they'll never earn trust back. That should never happen. It's too many situations like this. They get on bail, you be like, boy, America ain't shit.
Bro, ain't shit. That's why I'm like, bro, between shit like this and Donald Trump, other countries are just sitting back, like
Laughing.
laughing. And I'm sure plenty of people don't even want to come over here no more, bro. Or at
It's
least
just
not for
because
the
we're the
time.
best country. People used to think like, man, we gotta get to America. And now they like, fuck America. Hell nah.
Even if you didn't like previous presidents,
Right.
it was
Facts.
people like Obama that didn't like Biden, that didn't like Bush, like, but it was still like easy. It was easier to live in. I feel like, even though we was younger, so we
And
ain't really,
still we have shit to worry about. Like we got to worry about it and like
yeah,
mm.
this shit crazy. All
So
right,
now
I said we would get back to Stephon Diggs.
uh-oh.
Now this news isn't really, I guess, he's involved, but it's not really like it shouldn't even be news.
Okay.
If a person feels the way this person feels, it shouldn't like it's a different way to handle it, bro. Because every time you come out and talk, you just make it worse. Offset said today, when somebody dies for playing with my son, they'll call him a crash out. After seeing Stephon Diggs with the same brace that his son has, so Stephon Diggs has the same design in his head as Cardi B's and Offset's son. He also follows up saying, trolling with his kid will end bad. Now, it's a chance they're trolling. It's a chance that
Nah, they
Stefan,
definitely trolling. They definitely trolling.
I think Stefan could have been like, oh, that's fine. I might get the same shit.
Hold up. Hold up. So was it them together or was it like two pictures put together?
In the post, it was just two completely separate pictures. I believe he was on the field at practice, but the designs matched the same as Cardi and Offset's son.
I feel a lot of ways about that. Okay. So I feel like first of all, Offset stupid for even bringing up crashing out or thinking about crashing out. Like he
Also,
got a right to like feel some type of way. Like, okay, y'all just started dating. even if it's been like a couple months, and you got my son matching your hair is your new man. Like, what you trying to make them like bond? Well, I mean, they could bond, but you get what I'm saying, like, because women do that shit. But like, I feel like they should be together a little longer before you start like doing matching braids and matching outfits. And if they was going out together like that, now that this just a picture, two separate person, all that, like, nah, he tripping.
Yeah, I believe it was too. It had to be because he was at practice.
Yeah, now if it was them two sitting together at a restaurant and
Oh yeah,
she
that's different.
put she put blah 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 and blah 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 and they got matching all that, he got a right to feel some way. But like even if that was the situation, he still don't have a right to feel like he about to crash out, somebody to die in this situation or some shit like that. Like
Even
what
if
was some breaks?
even if he was upset to that point, it shouldn't have went on social media.
That's what I'm saying. You that mad that you gonna put it, you gonna say I crash out like you don't care if somebody like call you stupid. And you on top of that, you gonna post it. So like
If a random person, God forbid, if a random person, let's just say an old Bills fan or something, upset at Stephon Diggs and was to catch him outside and kill him, God forbid, somebody was to hurt him, who the first person they going to?
oh yeah, I'll say because you done made it public that you'll crash out.
Bro, what the fuck do niggas be thinking, bro?
But this ain't nothing to crash out about.
And he and he deleted his social media shortly after.
Offset did all that. Oh, he about to crash out, crash out. He like fucking like
Or
I'm
he was
about to go
just
to jail tomorrow.
mm, I mean, it was too late because people already screenshotted the post.
How would you feel
About what?
if you was offset?
Um being offset.
No, not being offset, being you. But this was your situation. Like your baby, you was famous for being Joe, who you are, and
So
your baby mama did this.
are you including their history? Because you
Just
know,
no, just no. I don't even no. I
I
think
mean,
about it like this. No, we ain't gonna include the history.
I'd be hot. I ain't going to social media.
Right. That's how. That's
I
what
get
I
one.
feel.
Um, JoJo stepped that. I mean, I get whatever. A while back, one day he had a post and he was like, he said his son. So I chimed in real quick. And that,
Because you were at the father, so yeah, that's a little different.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That was all of that. That was it from there.
Cause
Yeah,
you gotta keep it real. The women gotta keep it real too. They probably be like, "Oh, he crazy feeling like that," which he crazy feeling like he'll crash out. But like,
yeah.
if
He should
if I
be upset.
if I put my daughter in the same wig, I'm just saying. Now I know all girls don't use wig, but I'm just saying, same wig that my new girl got. They got the same nails, same outfit. Man, you telling me ain't no woman gonna feel no type of way?
Definitely gonna feel some type of way.
Come
Definitely.
on, man.
But
You
if
don't want to crash out, but still.
but if what Cardi say, he been threatening or fucking with this nigga for a while now.
Dead.
Offset been fucking with Diggs for a while, like sending him text.
Why? He ain't being a player, bruh. I was making himself look so bad. Now, how can you go on social media and talk bad about this woman to like she is scum of the earth and like
Right.
they be trying to crash out behind closed doors over her new man? He ain't thinking about you. He chilling. He keeping it pig.
He out there in practice making a couple M's.
Living a life, having fun doing this stuff. He ain't even thinking about you and
He's
you threatening him and shit like that.
he's sitting courtside at playoff games with Cardi.
I don't know something, man. Some men be emotional, bruh.
I mean, I understand him being upset. I just think he took it beyond. Like even if he would have been better off just running up on him, fighting him.
Nah,
I mean, I still would say he's stupid, but
but yeah, I get what you're saying.
I'm saying like, yeah, him posting that, bro, like it's already spread around the world at this point.
I'm gonna crash out.
Like deleting your social media is not changing anything. You might as well have kept it at that point. Just delete the post. And even if you delete the post, it's still all over social media.
Damn, boy. Woo.
I could see that this was a very toxic relationship all the way through it, beginning to end and afterwards. Like,
She said, I want you to die. Slow too. I'm like, God, that's some real pain right there. Now, you don't care what nobody say or think about this. You like, fuck it. Like, this how I really feel. And I don't give a fuck if I'm wrong, feel like this, nigga. I hope you fucking die and die slow. Like,
And she steady say this bitch ass nigga.
he gotta really be like fucking with her and pushing some buttons, bro. Cause back a little while ago, while they was broken up, she was like, I never wish no death on my life. I don't care how much I hate him. I still want him around for my kids. And then it's like, bitch, die. I don't give a fuck. That's so painful.
I think one thing like when a woman,
It's fed up.
yeah, that too, but I think like when a man leave a woman, the woman gonna be emotional. She gonna cry for a while. Then she go get a haircut, start going to the gym, start shopping, like building herself back up.
And
That
once
man,
she over you.
yeah, that man gonna be upset, but he still gonna be trying to get there. You know,
Oh, oh, he can go have some other girls, go
he's
on dates, whatever. He still gonna
right,
try to get, yeah.
right, and like I think this is a perfect example. Except for this nigga just like, bro, he gotta understand he in the public eyes. He not a regular nigga, bro. And then known to having other women while he was being married to her. He still be posting with multiple women. Like, bro, if you want to live that life, brother, you can live that life. You don't like be upset for this. I understand. Be upset for this. But you have multiple women around you sometimes, bro. Like,
All his actions show you how hurt he really is.
oh yeah,
If
he
you
hurt.
really pay attention, all his actions show you how hurt he really is. Like he can't even how he act like he good and all that. Like fuck that bitch, she dirty, she a hoe, she be trying. Man, all his actions show he really hurt behind that shit.
Facts. Cause now, like, he posts with multiple women, like out the blue. You know, it's
As soon as that video was over, you start thinking about Cardi.
right after he posted, like, bro.
Right after you posted it, like,
And like, bro, Stefan Diggs is he'll never make in his life what Stefan Diggs makes ever. Like, Stefan Diggs done already made more money than he'll ever make in his lifetime.
uh-huh.
And Stefan Diggs is on a new contract. Like,
Uh, chilling. You could tell in their paycheck, like, nah, that, I mean, you get what I'm saying. But you tell by that paycheck how they both taking the situation.
facts. Like, I know because Diggs he got a well from my view he got a little real nigga in him, but like I feel like if they were to run into each other, then they would probably fight both ways. But other than that, like Diggs, I feel like he laughed this shit off.
Yeah. Offset finna hire some niggas now. He mad. He about to get some niggas to spend the block on.
Man, Diggs up 200 million. He ain't thinking about that shit.
No, he not. It's not in his demeanor at all. Like,
It's not. It really ain't. All right, to the Diddy trial. They had his former CFO um testimony today. It was pretty basic. Like he was just for the most part talking numbers, but like he would say like how Diddy pretty much own all his companies. Of course, like he had partnerships with Arista and Interscope, but he pretty much like owned everything. He told them how all the money went, like how Diddy got paid, like his salaries and stuff like that. It wasn't really nothing. I feel like the most you could get out of his testimony was that Diddy owned all these companies. So I think that's what they were really aiming for, because obviously they have an idea of what he's going to say when they ask him these questions anyway.
right.
Now, when we get back to the security at the Intercontinental Hotel where the fight happened.
Mhm.
Now, this wasn't the same guy that stopped Diddy or talked to Diddy on the tape that was in the hallway or whatever.
Okay.
So this guy, Eddie Garcia, like he watched cameras and all this, that, and the third. But he was saying, after the situation happened, Christina Corum and Diddy, he spoke to both of them on multiple occasions. So the first time he spoke to her, She was saying she was asking could he get the tape. Diddy was under the influence. He don't remember, like he don't really know what happened. So he kind of like want to see it. So then it was like he was like nah he couldn't get it. Maybe his supervisor or whatever. So then Diddy called him, and Diddy called him like, do you know who I am? So the power he already showing power, and he was like he couldn't get it, but he could ask his boss. So he called his boss, and his boss said 50,000 he can get it. Diddy come back. Um, he called the dude Eddie Garcia. He called him Eddie the Angel, and that's very important that he said he called him by that name. I get to in a second.
Okay.
So they say Diddy meet up with him, and Diddy bring 100,000, all in the stacks to 10,000. Yeah, 100,000. Eddie said he gave 50,000 to his boss,
Right.
20,000 to the other dude, and he kept 30. They asked Eddie what he do with his 30. He said, I went and bought a used car in cash. And I didn't find out till after the day was done. They took Christina Combs 2 cell phones from her. The feds did at the end, like when they got Diddy and all that.
Oh, okay.
But first of all, it's bribery, so that goes under the RICO. Another shovel of dirt on that grave. So they took 2 of the cell phones, and Eddie the Angel contact listed with his face as a contact photo. So we know this is it's Eddie Garcia, Eddie the Angel. Did he call him Eddie the Angel because he saved him with
Never had
text?
saved.
And they were saying, I don't know as far as how it goes into the court, but the um people recapping the day were saying like for the most part, Christina Corum disappeared when the investigation started, and she happened to pop back up when Puff was trying to leave the country, and now she's disappeared again. Not like disappeared like they don't know where she at, but she has been nowhere to be seen.
Right.
So she's probably gonna be working for the government. That's what they're assuming.
Uh,
She got all the dirt. She knows every single thing that has happened. He done had all these assistants, but she been right there, his right hand, dog.
all right. Shit, boy. I know that nigga in jail. Goddamn, having bad dreams.
Facts. He know he done, and he hired a former government lawyer, government attorney, and this attorney specializes in foreclosure of assets.
Mm.
You know the feds want to take everything he got,
Mm.
all the businesses. They want all the money, all the houses, all the cars. And another thing they said that the CFO was saying that um Janice Combs Enterprises or Entertainment, Janice Combs Enterprises, that's his mom. You can add that.
Oh. Yeah.
'Cause he said that the company money was going to her accounts.
Ooh, shit, boy. Oh my god.
So
So,
remember I told you Chopper said that most of the artist music money was going to her,
mhm.
but it's under the Combs Enterprise umbrella.
So her money get mixed in with his, even if I know most of it probably his anyway. I'm just saying, like, she in a situation now, like, she might end up broke out of this situation.
Might end up with nothing.
Ooh. So I've been seeing going around, I don't know if it's true, but like they said while he in jail, he made like 4 million off of jet rentals, renting his jet out. You ain't see that?
I ain't see that, but even if he did, that money going right back out the door.
That's what made me think about it because I'm like, shit, boy. I
He
parked that motherfucker.
he paying these super lawyers. He looked more guilty for hiring a lawyer for asset foreclosure to try to figure out how to keep stuff or whatever.
I mean,
That's like hitting the panic button.
I would, yeah. I like that statement more. It's like hitting a panic button over saying, admission of guilt or something like
Oh
that.
yeah,
Cause
not saying.
I might be like, they shit, I ain't do this, but they finna fire my ass. I need to protect something.
And I heard today Charlemagne was like, I guess he was saying in a way, assuming that Diddy finna go away for a long time. He was like, Diddy should testify and pretty much from the beginning to end tell his story of like what made him this way, like pretty much trauma based.
It might help him though a little bit. He's still going down, but it might help him a little bit. Anything, any help right now is better than none. So
So as of now, yeah, bribery. You got force, coercion, kidnapping, sex trafficking, bruh. I can't even think of everything. It's a lot. But today, the bribery definitely adds to the RICO. You paid 100,000 cash to get this videotape,
kidnapping. Mm.
and her dumb ass got his number in the phone, his name in the phone, and his and his contact photo.
That's why I say these people thought they was too powerful. Like they'd never get caught for nothing like cause like why? Even like little niggas move better than that, smarter than that.
Every witness just adding more dirt to the grave, bro. And we still got 2 to 3 weeks. Well, we're 4 or 5, but they talking like 2 to 3 weeks. And
Man,
Corum, if Christina Corum is working with the feds,
it's over.
he getting life in prison, dog. And I was watching the episode of Vlad today with Wack, and Wack said 10 to 15, but that was previously recorded.
Yeah.
So it's like, bro,
Yeah. All this shit came out now. Hell nah. He look, boy, what? If he get 15 to 20, boy, I'd be so surprised.
I can see 20, 25 as of now. 25. I mean, I don't even know because they say like
Look what they
you get,
gave Suge for. I say like 28, between 28 and 35 is what they gonna do. I ain't
in this
saying that's what he deserve. I'm saying that's what they gonna do.
in this situation, I think he gonna get time for each charge. Well, he gonna get time. Let's just say he get time for the RICO. It's multiple counts of each charge,
They'll get that boy 50 years, Joe.
and we not even at the point where we know how many charges it is. And then I saw something they were saying like, let's say the jury say he's guilty or whatever. In this situation in RICO, the judge can max it out.
And they would in this situation. All the shit they done heard, shit.
He already going to prison or staying in prison as now. At this point, it's just how much time.
They
Or
come back,
if she
go.
come up, if she come up, Christina Quorum come up,
Mhm.
in life in prison.
Yeah.
You know, one thing I have liked about this case, Gene
What?
Dillon get mentioned not one time. He the only one,
That's true.
the only one.
Oh wow. That's true.
I I think when this is over, like if he get life, he tell him
Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah. Of
he going,
course.
and if he had anything to do with Big or Pop,
He ain't gonna never say nothing about that regardless.
he better get life with parole, or he gonna feel like he gonna have to let it off his heart, bro. He finna sit in that bitch for the rest of his life.
I feel like he gonna just like be on some Nino Brown shit, but I don't feel like he gonna like if he had something to do with bigger part, I don't feel like he'll ever get it out. He'll die with them.
Oh, another thing, they were saying this was from the previous. I think it was Mia that said it. She said that he started a investigation on Big Death, but stopped because the feds were investigating him. I don't know what that means exactly, but it don't sound
Yeah, if it say it sounds sketchy, shit, I don't know. Hey man, they gonna if the jury come back and say guilty, judge gonna be like, Mr. Diddy, all the shit we heard through this whole process, you type of man that deserve to do life without parole.
bro. That shit's crazy, dog. Sometimes you got to put a monster in the cage.
You do, but when you think about like redemption and like forgiveness and like
Bro, life is a long fucking time, dog.
that's what I'm saying. Like, what if like you'll never know 'cause we human when God, but like, what if after 10 to 15 of them years, he really genuinely changed inside. I know his victims probably be like, that ain't enough for me to get over my hurt, but it's 30, or do like he really need life? That's
And
why
I'm
I'm
a
glad like, God said don't judge, he the only one can judge.
facts though. It would be very uncomfortable to be a juror, bro, on anybody trial.
Mm.
I think they said victim number 2 is the next to testify. So we got another victim.
Good God Almighty, man.
Exactly.
They might have just end this shit.
Like, bro, just tap out, bro.
Like, just like tap out, bro. This is a lot.
And I
I
saw
think
one,
it's accepting worse. All he doing is adding time. As this shit going on, all he doing is adding time.
I saw one lawyer. He was on Stephen A. Smith, and he was saying Stephen A. asked him, could Diddy still get a deal? And he was like, at this point, the prosecution been said, fuck that. Like,
Correct.
they going for your neck now. Oh,
Uh-huh.
head.
Facts. You think Trump pardon him?
The way 50 orchestrating this? Nah.
But Trump came out his own mouth and said, I mean, I don't care how people feel about me. Like, if I feel like they did him wrong, then I still pardon them pretty much. So, like,
No, that's a lie. He been attacking people that just spoke against him.
I can see Trump doing it, bro, for multiple reasons.
He ain't gonna do it.
For one, it seemed like he had his back, another black man. And for two, just to
But
piss some people off.
50 really posted videos of him saying how Trump was racist. He was going to destroy the country and all this.
You don't think Trump saw that shit before now?
You can't uh, you
From
can't
Diddy?
you can't disrespect Donald Trump and get away with it. We know that.
Mm.
Everybody that said something about Trump that was in the government don't have a job no more.
No, for sure. For sure, but
Joe Biden,
um,
Joe Biden getting attacked every day still, and that man got cancer. Like Joe Biden still getting attacked, bro. Every time something happen, he say the last president. Like,
he don't
bro,
really go hard on Elon, though.
not yet.
Elon got some dirt on Trump, bro.
He probably do.
He got something on Trump, bro.
He probably do.
Right,
But
man.
at the same time, Elon put so much money into Trump campaign.
There's nothing to Elon, though.
He was the biggest contributor to the campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah, I doubt it, bro. I seriously doubt it.
Yeah, nah, he probably won't. But
Because
I could, if it happened, I wouldn't be surprised at all. But
most of
yeah,
the time, man, presidents pardon African Americans is to please African Americans. He already did
I
that.
was thinking about that.
He already did that
But
when
you
y'all.
got, but you got a lot of people who still supporting Diddy though. A lot feel like they trying to take the black brother down. You know how this shit go. It's a lot of them still out there.
I can't stand this shit, bro.
Now you gonna overlook all this shit, think everything conspiracy when you got like small little evidence over the years, like what type of person he capable of being. Like all this shit might not be true, but a lot of this shit is definitely true, bro. Like,
The lawsuits, the little civil lawsuits on the side, the Tony Busby suits,
uh-huh.
most of them, well, I ain't gonna say most of them because it possibly most of them could be true. You could argue this situation, but this shit that's happening in this court right now,
Uh-huh.
every assistant got the same story, and they all work. They all work at different times with him.
All right,
Every,
literally.
every victim got the same story. Sex trafficking. You got male sex workers going from here to there to have sex. Even though for us or the average person, like let's just say I'm single and I'm trying to think of a sex worker. Well, you know, a lot of these Instagram models actually are sex workers. And I fly one of these known sex workers here right now and have sex with them.
Uh-huh.
You mean tell me I just sex traffic?
That's what I'm saying.
The law is very crazy, but still, all that other shit.
Yeah, monster. Abusing women, treat how you treat them, threaten motherfuckers, all type of shit. Drug people, like pay people money.
And you think about it, they're not even charging him with everything, bro. Now, once they say anything about charging him with guns,
Mm-hmm.
charging him with drugs. Like
Yeah. Yep. Arson.
the arson, I don't think they can prove though.
Yeah, they can't. But I'm saying
But
you don't got to prove it to charge them with it. But you get what I'm saying.
but I don't, but
I don't
at the
think
end
it's
of,
gonna.
at the end of the day, it come down to the jury.
Like even without like solid proof or solid evidence, I feel like you can play with their heart. Like just hearing all these stories like this from different
Let,
people. And
let me ask you this: do you think? Well, two things. The police officer said Escalade pulled off from the scene of the crime, and the tags were registered to bad boy. Let's just scratch that right quick. Act like you don't. Let's keep that out your head for a second.
Okay.
Just off what you hear, what you see, do you believe Diddy had something to do with Kid Cudi's car? It's 12 people, bro. Like we know Diddy a monster, but at some point we might have did a Harlem Shake or said some of his lines or drunk
No,
his
for sure.
cigar. These 12 people don't give a fuck about him, bro. Or supposedly don't
That's
give.
real. That's real.
Sure, they believe that he has something to do with it, especially when a police officer stands there and tells you that the Escalade that pulled off was registered to bad boy. So that kind of
Uh-huh.
proves he had something to do with it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So he guilty of arson too.
That's what I'm
Bribery,
saying.
arson, sex trafficking, kidnapping, because he forced the women to go with him to Cuddy House, and the other one I forgot. He might get hit with the Rico. It's a wrap, bro.
It is.
He
All
done
right,
for.
there you go.
He done for. All right. We got Pacers Thunder Thursday night. I got the Thunder winning game one.
For sure. Me too.
Yeah, I think they run away with game one. Not run away, but
Yeah, yeah. They
I
win
don't
for
think
sure.
I don't think they gonna beat them as bad as they beat Timberwolves.
But they gonna get the win for sure.
Um, well, we do another show Thursday, but I'll still say Carter Six dropping Friday.
Yes, sir.
Just announced a tour. There's a lot of dates on it. I think it go to Charlotte in September or something like that.
We might have to pull up.
Really might. Oh, one more thing about we didn't talk about Shador this episode, but I did see one of the Browns beat writers who also interviewed Shador early on, like in the rookie mini camps.
Mhm.
He said Shador's accuracy and ball placement are elite.
That's
Elite.
cool.
Now he's not a regular beat writer or news guy. Like when he do his interviews, he has a Cleveland Browns microphone.
Oh, okay. So you went, yeah.
Means something. He said elite. He didn't say good. He didn't say great. He said elite. So he been.
Elite. He looked like Brady, bro.
It's about to get spooky.
He literally looked like a black version of Brady out there.
And I know that on the facility, Shady and them, they were pretty much saying it seemed like they as a group came up to the conclusion that Kenny Pickett would be on the way out because you're not gonna keep both veterans with the two rookies.
Yeah, I can see that.
They pretty much said that he had to play out of his mind to start game one. He had to play the preseason out of his mind to start game one, which is I mean, we don't expect him to play game one anyway.
Right, right.
Um I say things to look for over the next few days is um leading into the NBA offseason. Seeing what other
Yeah.
coaches get cut loose.
Yeah.
Possibilities for Thibodeau, possibility for Mike Malone in New York.
Right.
That's about all I got for you tonight, man.
Another good one. Another
Another,
good one.
another thing I do want to see too is which I want to see Travis on defense a little bit more because that shit was
It's
crazy.
it was beautiful.
It was
Oh,
crazy.
beautiful.
All right, man. Before we head out, man, how things going?
First of all, I like your shirt. I like that. Like
Appreciate
how
it.
you represented for an episode like that. It's been one of them. It's been one of them last couple of days.
It's been
I
a
don't
little
want to say
test.
week. Yeah. Been a little test.
Yeah,
Guy be like, bro, Kate, like, I see you doing good. I gave you a little small text. You been passing. You just been doing good. But like, let me give you something right quick to see if you really like.
yeah.
So yeah, it's been some shit like that. But as always. Like I always say, I get over it somehow. I get through it somehow. I'm good though. It ain't no health issues or nothing like that. So
Yeah, yeah.
we'll get through it.
Facts. Yeah. Man, I'm doing pretty good, man. It ain't been too crazy at work and nothing like that. You know, relationship A1, kids A1. But it's really just like work, family, and this shit right here, bro.
Uh-huh.
This shit right here is everything good, bro. I can't complain at all. Other than like I always say, I don't want to I don't want to go to work. That's
I
all right.
feel it, boy. I
That's
feel
what
it.
we're doing
In
this
due
for.
time.
In due time.
In due time, my boy. Nah, that's good to hear, bro. That's good. I love it.
Yes, sir. So we just gonna man keep going.
Got to.
Say bless. Show love to the one who love us.
Mhm,
Show love to whoever else we can. Stay
mhm,
prayed up
mhm.
until Thursday night. That's it.
Hey, my boy. I'ma holler at you.
All right, all right.
Yeah.